Right, fire signs. Your first card is Unbound, releasing soul patterns, contracts, and past lives. So this is like moving forward along this line of freedom that we've been talking about, claiming your liberation at this time, claiming choices that free you, that make you unbound, okay? Choosing new paths for yourselves. And it is a breaking away, okay? Releasing soul patterns. You know how difficult that is? I keep saying it's not just going to feel like, oh, okay, I'll just do something different. But even though it's difficult, do it. You also have no. Wait, postpone, pause, say no. I'm going to clarify that because I'm not even going to joke or lie. I don't know what you need to say no to. I love that you got a message out of all of them. Okay, so you fire signs need to take you need to take a retreat of some kind. There may be some kind of arguments or distortion or danger around you at the moment as it pertains to others, and I feel like you need to just not be involved in the madness. Hold on. Yeah, look, 10 of Wands. You're on a difficult journey to liberation. 10 is the ending here. Look at that. I love it. 3 of Swords. And your heart is going to have to break, fire signs. I'm sorry to tell you that. But yes, this is what it looks like on the earth plane. Like literally walking over coals. It's a very difficult thing you're having to do. It is hurting you. Literally, I think the saying no is actually saying no to others. It's hurting you, but on the spiritual level, this is the same energy. What you're doing on the earth plane looks like this in the spiritual. Okay, this is really important process of like crowning or spiritual ascension or spiritual growth. Do it. I don't know what else to tell you, fire signs. Do it. All right, next. Earth. My earth babies. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. In case you don't know why I'm so excited, I happen to be Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Mars. Okay. Play. Play. I have been playing computer games. I've been playing Cities Skylines. In total, since I bought that game, I've clocked 130 hours of gameplay. I will be playing it after we finish this, okay? But sometimes you need to play. You need to lighten up, okay? Also, you've been doing more of the building strategy, some of the more serious work in the previous weeks. So right now, it's time to like take a chill as much as you can, even if you've been on the front lines. And I should have actually at the beginning of this, not at the end, given a note of thanks and gratitude to those of you who are keeping us well, keeping us safe, delivering our goods, stocking our shelves, making sure we have food, working in the post office, all of it, right? We're super grateful for you. But even if you are having to show up in order to serve others right now, do try in your off hours, if you can secure some time to yourself, to play, right? You need play. You need to move into the other energy so that you're not just in crisis mode, okay? Have a blessed week to you too. You also have Lumeria, earth signs, creating heaven on earth. It's happening. It's happening. Okay, earth signs. So again, timelines, okay? Creativity, endings and beginnings, bringing through something new. You all are doing some really important manifestation. And to be honest, playing joy, coming out of the strain of trying, right? This is really the detachment and the releasing energy. Play is so important to the creativity, this bringing in the quote unquote new earth, bringing in these new timelines, these new experiences, joy, new types of careers, relationships, healing projects, whatever it is. The key right now is playfulness, earth signs. That's it. Play. I want you to tag me this week in your playing, especially you, Capricorn. I don't even know if there's any Capricorns in the room, and if I heard from any Caps today. But Capricorn, but also us, Taurus and Virgo. Okay, play, play, play. Right, water, I said next. That's Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. The age of the light. You've been training for this for lifetimes. So water signs, I think it's very likely a lot is coming up for you at this time. Okay, past life stuff, old emotions, traumas, but also gifts, skills, opening up to your true self. Okay, Marge hiding face meme. What I'm feeling for you, water signs, is that you need to hold this physical space, you need to hold the space in the body to allow this coming online to happen. Like, I'll show you the card again, but if you can see like all this light moving through this figure, I feel like you've got to be the container. You've got to let your body do it. That's reminding me I need to work out after this. You need to hold the space physically for all of these changes happening. Bookie said, felt like he pointed right at me. And just say yes, water signs. Let's see what you're saying yes to. What are they saying yes to? What are water signs saying yes to? Okay. Dwarves and gnomes. That feels like saying yes to protection. That made me think of sex. So yeah, you know, use protection when you're having sex. But also men, if you're having sex, I should say. Some of you should not be right now. But also spiritual protection of you down here on earth. We also have other cards here. Say yes to this retreat time. So you might be wanting to get out of the emotions, get out of the, you know, it can be very heavy for water signs, okay? It can feel like a lot, and you might be like, I don't want to be swimming in all of this depth. You need to say yes to it. Retreat. Let yourself be in that. Don't remind you, deprived. Because there is going to be a seed and a working period that comes out of what you're doing right now that will be beneficial and transformational on a very big level to many. So don't skip this stage, water signs. You really need to, you really need to hold the space in the body. Let the body feel the light. For me, I've been making sure I sit under the sun as much as possible in sort of a very literal way, but I also mean in terms of the spiritual healing, the spiritual changes that are happening up in your meditation, up in your movement, to allow those changes physically, and then saying yes to the protection and saying yes to this time alone. Where I need to put down my phone. I'm locked in, yes. All right. And then air signs, last but never least. Your messages are very esoteric, air signs. Hold on. I feel like I need to spend some more time with some air signs. Well, obviously not physically right now. But you guys are doing some serious I've said yes to Women's Circle as I've been avoiding my feelings. I'm really glad that you've done that. Air signs, you guys are doing some really serious spiritual work, and I'm surprised. I am. That is Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini. You guys are working on some deep spiritual levels, and I'm like, yo, I need to like, what are you doing? You need my help, support. Like, what are you guys doing? I'm just not used to seeing. I feel like the air signs, as I understand your energy and that I can be around, not that you're not serious or don't have depth, but you're lighter or more choppy or fluid or changeable, let's say. So I'm like, you're really doing some real serious spiritual work. Anyway, let me say what I've seen. So I don't know how to pronounce this. I'm just going to say Mintakan, longing for home, belonging, the original light workers. Okay. So more confirmation, air signs that you are really stepping up into this calling as a spiritual worker, knowing your responsibilities, knowing your roles, opening up yourselves in terms of your giftings and your callings, operating in that. This can also be, though, that feeling of, maybe that's why I find your energy a bit choppy or distracted, because it can be like, I don't want to be here. Okay, that's why you've got longing for home energy here, right? It's like, well, I don't like it here very much, so I'm gonna mentally check out that kind of energy. But you have the great gathering, it's all coming together, intuitive hits, soul tribe. Look at this energy. I feel like literally by being who you are creating some major transformations in your environment. Listen, air signs, I need you all to talk to me. Okay. I don't normally call DMs because I find I get quite overwhelmed with the number of DMs I receive, but I need the air signs to tell me what you're up to. Okay. I need to know what my air sign fans are doing so I can support you well. Because you lot are out here. But I feel like you're doing some real deep transformation by showing up in the world as you are, and it's in numbers. So even if it's just like your experience and it's just you, there are many of you holding this energy, holding this change and transformation. Then you got break the chain, ancestral patterns, healing, rewriting the future. Like you're some of the way getting this shit done. You're getting it done. I'm mad impressed. I am so impressed, SIs. This is really, really. Do I really want this DM though? Listen, if you lot all DM me and I don't reply for like a week or two, don't be mad. But I do want to know. This is dope. Currently getting to know your ancestors. That's what's up. I've been on a mission since this pandemic started elevating. Yes, that's what's up. I love to see it. And when I clarify, because I was like, this message is really esoteric. 10 of Pentacles with this kind of this heavy energy here, right? With the 7 of Water. And what it's really saying is that you guys are bringing major transformation to the heaviness, to the distortion, to the curse energy, to the spiritual negativity that's going around. Like you're bringing real transformation and balance to the earth itself. You're doing such important spiritual work. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. And I want to make sure I'm supporting you and giving you what you need and encouraging you. So I need to connect a little bit more with the air sign fam in this community. Because, yo, you lot are really on the front lines. I'm impressed. Keep the good work up. We need you. Okay, accurate and thriving during this time. Also, I am glad being the call to align with higher self. Yes. Okay, I support you. Let me clap for you. I might have sounded shady in the beginning, but I am here for it. I just want to make sure that I'm tuned in and supporting. So we love it, air signs. Keep that up. Keep that vibration up. Keep tapping in spiritually. It is dope. I feel like you mentioned this in the last weekly tarot. Every time I've called on air sign energy, you guys have been doing like spiritual work. Like I'm not used to seeing that for air signs. I'm not. Team Air, let's go. Yes. Wow, this resonates with the long conversation I had with my queerest friend this morning. Yeah, come through. I need to give you your credit. Credit where credit is due. Air signs getting it done. Thank you for the work that you're doing because it affects all of us. That is your tarot therapy for the week. Your girl's finished. Okay, thank you so much. If you would like to do a love offering or donation of any kind, it is not at all required, but if you would like to, I will leave the link in the description box if you're watching on YouTube, or link in my bio if you're on Instagram. Cash App Leona Nicole Black, the £, and it's paypal.me Leona Nicole Black, if you choose. Anything else I need to tell you? Do subscribe to my newsletter. I don't email that often, which to be honest I think is a preference. I don't like receiving lots of newsletters from people, but when I do, I try to make it meaningful. You can subscribe on my website, nicoleblack.com/nothing, just nicoleblack.com. On the bottom of any of the pages of my website there is the subscribe button for the newsletter. I'm seeing all of your thank you messages. I will remember to save this because I was gutted last week when I did not. Okay, I will save it. I'll have it up on YouTube probably on Wednesday. You're welcome. Thank you all for being with me. I'm gonna go play. Take care of yourselves. See you all super soon.